Top 10 signs of a faulty PCV valve in 2025. Your car's PCV valve, or positive crankcase ventilation valve, may not sound like a big deal, but trust me, it plays a crucial role in your engine's performance. This small yet essential component helps control engine emissions, maintains optimal engine pressure, and ensures your engine runs efficiently. When the PCV valve starts to fail, it can cause performance issues, increase emissions, and even lead to engine damage over time. In today's video, we are going to go over the top 10 symptoms of a bad PCV valve that every car owner needs to watch out for. Whether you're a car enthusiast or just a regular driver, understanding these signs could save you hundreds of dollars in repairs down the line. What is a PCV valve? Before diving into the signs of a malfunctioning PCV valve, it's important to understand what it does. The PCV valve is a critical part of your car's emissions control system. It's responsible for directing harmful gases produced in the crankcase back into the intake manifold, where they can be burned off safely in the engine. Why the PCV valve matters. Reduces emissions. Helps lower the emissions your car produces, making it more environmentally friendly. Regulates engine pressure. Prevents the buildup of excess pressure inside the engine, which could otherwise lead to leaks. Improves efficiency. Ensures your engine runs smoothly by circulating gases and preventing contaminants from getting into your engine oil. Now that you know its purpose, let's talk about the symptoms that signal your PCV valve might be on its last legs. Symptom 1. Rough idling. What happens? If you notice that your engine is idling roughly or the RPM fluctuates even when you're not accelerating, the PCV valve could be to blame. A malfunctioning PCV valve can cause vacuum leaks or disrupt the air-fuel mixture, leading to an unstable idle. How it affects your engine. When the PCV valve fails, it can allow unregulated air into the engine, throwing off the air-to-fuel ratio. This results in rough idling, poor acceleration, and a sluggish engine performance. Symptom 2. Increased oil consumption. What happens? A bad PCV valve can result in increased oil consumption. If the valve isn't functioning properly, it can cause oil to be sucked into the intake manifold, leading to higher oil usage than normal. How it affects your engine. When oil leaks into the engine due to a faulty PCV valve, it can result in carbon buildup and other engine problems. Over time, this can damage seals, gaskets, and other components, requiring costly repairs. Symptom 3. Sluggish acceleration. What happens? Sluggish acceleration can be another sign that the PCV valve is faulty. When the PCV valve fails to regulate the flow of gases properly, it can lead to a poor fuel-air mixture and affect engine performance. How it affects your engine. A malfunctioning PCV valve could restrict airflow to your engine, leading to reduced engine power. This results in a slower acceleration, making it harder for your car to speed up as you press on the gas pedal. Symptom 4. Check engine light, CEL, on. What happens? If your check engine light, CEL, turns on, it could be a sign that your PCV valve is malfunctioning. Modern cars have sensors that monitor components like the PCV valve, and if they detect an issue, the system will trigger the CEL. How it affects your engine. A faulty PCV valve can create performance issues that affect the engine's overall health. The CEL may indicate that the engine is not running optimally due to problems with air-to-fuel ratios or emission control systems. Symptom 5. Increased exhaust smoke. What happens? One of the more noticeable symptoms of a bad PCV valve is excessive exhaust smoke. When the PCV valve fails, it can cause oil to burn inside the engine, resulting in blue smoke coming from the exhaust. How it affects your engine. If your engine is burning oil due to a faulty PCV valve, you'll see an increase in exhaust smoke. Blue smoke indicates that oil is being burned off in the combustion chamber, which can lead to long-term engine damage if left unchecked. Symptom 6. Oil leaks. What happens? If you notice oil leaks around your engine, a faulty PCV valve could be the cause. The valve is responsible for maintaining the proper pressure inside the crankcase. If it fails, it can cause the engine to overpressurize, leading to oil leaks from seals and gaskets. How it affects your engine. The extra pressure caused by a faulty PCV valve can force oil out of weak seals and gaskets, resulting in oil puddles under your car. If you ignore these leaks, you risk damaging other engine components and causing serious engine problems. Symptom 7. Poor fuel economy. What happens? A bad PCV valve can lead to poor fuel economy. The PCV valve helps regulate the air and fuel mixture, and if it malfunctions, it can result in your engine using more fuel than necessary. How it affects your engine. When the PCV valve fails, the engine might struggle to maintain the optimal air-fuel ratio, causing the engine to run less efficiently. This results in higher fuel consumption, costing you more at the gas station. Symptom 8. Engine misfires. What happens? A bad PCV valve can cause engine misfires due to the disruption of the air-fuel mixture. When the valve fails to regulate gases, the incorrect mixture can lead to engine hesitation or misfires. How it affects your engine. Misfires reduce engine performance and can cause the car to feel sluggish or jerky when accelerating. If left untreated, frequent misfires can lead to engine damage over time. Symptom 9. High idle speed. What happens? A high idle speed can indicate a malfunctioning PCV valve. When the valve doesn't properly regulate the airflow, it can cause the engine to idle higher than normal. How it affects your engine. If your car idles at a high RPM, it may be burning fuel inefficiently. A high idle can also strain the engine and transmission, leading to unnecessary wear. Symptom 10. Bad engine performance. What happens? A bad PCV valve often leads to overall poor engine performance. If you notice that your engine is sluggish, doesn't respond well to throttle inputs, or is running rough, the PCV valve could be the root cause. How it affects your engine. When the PCV valve fails, it affects the way air and fuel flow through the engine. This leads to poor engine performance, which can manifest as sluggish acceleration, rough idling, and difficulty maintaining speed. The PCV valve might be small, but it plays a massive role in your car's engine performance. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms we've discussed, it's time to check your PCV valve and replace it if necessary. A faulty valve can cause all sorts of engine issues, but fortunately, it's a relatively easy fix that can save you from much bigger problems down the road. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For more car maintenance tips, share your experiences with a bad PCV valve in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your engine running smoothly.